All right, good morning. So I'm going to try to use NancyPi's magic X method to factor this quadratic, and then after I factor it, I am going to solve it to where this quadratic's values equal 0. So what X values exist that will make this quadratic equal to 0? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the X, the template. Now what's going to go here is going to be the product of the first and the last coefficients. So 2 times negative 15 is going to give me a negative 30. What's going to go here is going to be this b term, our linear term, this middle term. So negative 7. Now what's going to go here and here is going to be factors of 30 that equal negative 7. Now since it's a negative 7, that means that we're going to be subtracting. We're going to be subtracting because to get negative 30, it has to be a positive times a negative. And after we subtract those two factors, the bigger factor will be negative. And when we combine them, we should get negative 7. So when I go through some of the factors of 30, I have 30 times 1. I have 15 times 2. I have 10 times 3. Right there I'm going to stop because I know if I subtract 10 and 3, I get 7. I need to be a negative 7, so it's going to be a negative 10 and a positive 3. Because negative 10 plus 3 is negative 7. So I'm going to write the negative 10 here and the 3 there. It doesn't matter which way they go. I could have done the 3 here and the negative 10 there. Doesn't matter at all. So now I'm going to focus on just these two numbers. So everything else doesn't matter. I am going to divide each of these numbers by my leading coefficient. So divide by 2 and divide by 2. Now what I have is the reduced fraction of negative 5 over 1 and 3 over 2. Now negative 5 over 1, the denominator is going to be my first term, so 1x, and my numerator is going to be the second term, minus 5. So I have the factor of x minus 5. Over here, I am going to have 2x and 3. So I have 2x plus 3. Now that is factored. If I put them in parentheses, those are the first steps that we had done with factoring. However, I want to solve. So I'm going to set both of these equal to 0. So if I add 5 and add 5, x equals 5. Subtract 3, 2x equals negative 3. Divide by 2, x equals negative 3 halves. So now if x equaled 5 and I plugged it in, it would equal 0. Or if x equaled negative 3 halves and I plugged it in, the quadratic would also equal 0. So the two solutions I'm looking at are 5 or negative 3 halves. I really hope this helps. Let me know if it doesn't. We'll try something else. Good luck.